Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a sort of life update video, if you will, because I have not uploaded in a while, and you probably noticed that if you're a regular subscriber. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So yeah, that is what we will be doing today. And just before we get started, if you've not already, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and give this a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of thing, I guess. Even though this isn't really my normal content, if you enjoy me, I guess, then give this a thumbs up and ring the bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And let's jump right in. Okay, so if you are a regular subscriber, then you know that I had to take a little bit of a break because I had to have surgery. So I'm just going to start off by updating you guys on that. So the last video that you saw from me was a pack with me for the hospital, and that was the day before I went to the hospital when I was filming it. And you would have seen the video the day that I was supposed to go home. So I did go home the day after the surgery, and yeah, so I just kind of wanted to update y'all that everything went well. It was a fairly simple procedure, so it wasn't like super serious. They didn't even have me in like the regular OR. They were calling it the lab, so I think that was like a cath lab, and that's kind of where they put you, I guess, if you have a more minor procedure. So it was pretty easy. I'm not sure exactly how long it took. They told me it would take like 20 minutes or something. I don't know if that's actually how long it took or how long my mom and my husband waited for me, but it wasn't a horrible long wait for them. It wasn't a horrible long procedure. So it was pretty good. I think I mentioned in the other video that I do get nauseous from the sedatives, and I did want to update you guys that yes, unfortunately, I did still have some nausea and throwing up, but the good thing is they listened very well to my concerns that this would happen, and they gave me Zofran, which is the anti-nausea med of choice. It works the best for me. So I made sure to tell them, like, hey, I'm gonna need some Zofran. And I made sure to say Zofran because, you know, my mom was telling me that makes you look more like you know what you're saying and what you're talking about if you actually use Zofran, like, rather than, I need an nausea meds, like, say Zofran. So if you guys are ever in a situation like that where you need something specific and you worry about being seen and heard, like, make sure you're specific. I need this drug, I need this thing, this whatever, versus just being generic, because they're more likely to take you seriously if you say, I need this, and you name a brand or a dosage or whatever, versus just a generic, oh, I need some of this if you've got any. Like, make yourself clear. And I also just stated clearly, politely but clearly, you know, here is what will happen if you don't give it to me. This is what you'll be dealing with. It's going to be hell for everybody. And if I basically said, if you don't believe me, like, you can go and talk to my mom and she'll tell you the same thing. So they listened, and it was great. And I had great nurses. I had a great team. One of my night nurses assured me, because I was throwing up again and I needed some more Zofran, and she assured me that it's normal for people to get sick from the sedation. And she told me, trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about vomit, so you might want to skip ahead if you don't like hearing about this. But basically, she said there was a guy that had had surgery, and his wife came in, and she brought him Bojangles, which I'm already like, I'm seeing red flags everywhere. When she first mentioned Bojangles, I'm like, okay, because you shouldn't be having greasy food right away. So I'm like, this is already a disaster waiting to happen. And I don't know if this was his first surgery and she didn't know any better. I don't know. She gave him the Bojangles, and the nurse wasn't specific whether it was chicken or biscuit or I don't know. The point is it's Bojangles and it's greasy and it's already a recipe for food poisoning out both ends. So she gives him the Bojangles. He projectile vomited everywhere. She said that it got all over him, all over the bed. They had to like change the whole bed and stuff. So I felt very validated by that, knowing that, you know, there's other people who have this problem. You know, that was very validating for me, because basically TLDR, the long and short of it is, the last time I had this procedure, nobody listened. We told them what would happen. They didn't listen. It happened, and it was hell for everybody. So just, you know, life tip, just advocate for yourself. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. If you're in a situation like this and you need something, advocate and be specific. And don't be afraid to sound like you're being demanding, because a lot of doctors appreciate it if you say, hey, I need this specific thing and this will happen if I don't get it. A lot of doctors really appreciate that kind of thing. It makes their job easier, so they're not worried about whether or not you'll react to something, or, you know. Yeah, there you go, pro tip. So yeah, so I got home when I was supposed to. Everything went good with that. I had a little over a week later, I had a follow-up appointment, and I got my bandages removed. I'm not gonna show you the scar or anything, because I don't know if that's weird to some people. Plus, I don't really want to put that on the internet. But basically, it's healing well. It's healing quite well, and it's already kind of blending into the other scars that are already there. So it is, it's looking really good. Everything's really good, and I'm basically fully recovered. So that's great. And the really cool thing that I'll tell you guys is that my new pacemaker is Bluetooth, so it connects to my phone with an app via Bluetooth for remote monitoring, which is really nice. So I don't have to remember to take, you know, an external like monitoring device anywhere with me. That's what I've grown up doing, is remembering to take my pacemaker checker thing everywhere I go, just in case there's a problem, because you never know. And now I don't have to, because it's all on my phone, and I have my phone with me anyway. Now, of course, to be clear, I still go to the clinic regularly, like twice a year or something, to get it monitored in person, because there's more stuff they do in person than they can over the phone. But over the phone is good for like basic, you know, if there's a serious problem and I need to come in for anything, they'll be able to catch it. So and it also has a symptom journal, so if I have any weird symptoms, I can write them down and I can remember to tell the doctor. So all in all, it's great. And this pacemaker will last me for 12 years, and I can monitor battery life in the app too, which is great, because in the past I've had to like ask my doctors like, hey, how long does it say on there? And they have to like look it up or whatever. So this is just really great. And overall, I'm happy with how everything went, and yeah, glad to have that behind me. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's that. So I kind of just want to update you like what else is going on in my life right now. So I am still doing piano teaching. I don't have a whole lot of students right now. I'm looking at getting more. I just don't want to be overloaded, but I have had some people quit. Somebody moved and they no longer have a piano. They were living in a rental, and I think the rental came with the piano, so now they don't have a piano. 2 others quit because the homeschool co-op they signed up for includes piano lessons. I had a couple other people quit last year because apparently I'm not assertive enough with the children. And the children are young enough that I'm like, I don't want to be too assertive with them. But you know, it's okay. People have their reasons for quitting. So, I'm probably gonna get some more students, but, that is continuing. to go well, and I'm continuing to enjoy that. I just have to pace myself because it's less fun if I have too many students. But you know, I think that's kind of how it is with any job that you initially enjoy. If you just do too much of it, then it becomes too much and you start to enjoy less. So that's just how life is. I also wanted to talk about some of the crafting projects and events that I will be doing and am doing. So you guys know, I mean, I haven't talked about it like a whole super lot on here, but I do make and sell handmade jewelry and other crafts. And I think I talked about it in like my About Me video. I think I talked about it, and I shared my Etsy link in the comments. And I might have talked about it with the Amazon haul. What are the Amazon haul videos? I think I've done like 2 of them. Amazon haul, because I was getting like molds to make soap. So I just want to talk a little bit more about that because I do different like seasonal things. So lately the thing that I have been making and selling is mason jar lid pumpkins, and unfortunately I do not have one with me that I can show you guys because all the ones I've been making were ones people ordered, and then I just, you know, I sold them and shipped them and whatever. But I will insert a couple of pictures here or here somewhere. But yeah, this is what they look like. So basically it's mason jar lid, just the rings, not the actual like the lid part, but just the ring. And then you can leave them natural, just the way they are. You can spray paint them. You can coat them with washi tape in different prints. What I do though, as you can see from those pictures, is ribbon. So I just buy different like ribbon and I just coat the rings with ribbon. And then it takes 20 of them per pumpkin, and then I just tie them together, and there's a cinnamon stick stem and some burlap leaves. So I have been actively selling those, and I think I've sold 9, and I got an order for a 10th one, but it was from my mom, and it was her birthday coming up, so naturally I didn't charge her for it, because why would I? She's my mom, you know. So yeah, but I've officially sold 9. So yeah, it's a really good staple fall decoration. They look really cute with LED battery string lights inside. I've done that before. So yeah, if you guys would like one, I am still selling them. So please feel free to check out my Etsy link. I will post it down below, and then you can get yourselves a pumpkin. And I will just need you to message me with what colors of the ribbon that you would like, because my shop doesn't have a thing like a drop-down menu where you pick a color when you order. I think you have to pay extra for like a deluxe premium, whatever it's called. You have to pay more money for like the store. This is like the free version. So just message me. I will say though, the orange ribbon with the white polka dots that was in one of the pictures I inserted, that one has been a very common pattern that a lot of people have been picking, so that is a really good fall color. But yeah, if you would like to order one, they are $30 a piece, so please check out my shop below and you can get your hands on one of these pumpkins. So going along with that are what crafting events I have coming up. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of crafting at local craft fairs, because that's really how I make my money, how I do better, how I do well is in person. I do better with people actually seeing my crafts and looking at them up close, and my Etsy is better for like repeat customers, although I have been selling more of the pumpkins on Etsy than I have in the past. It's weird because I've had them listed up since like 2019, I think, and I never sold any on Etsy until this year. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, so I'll be doing a Halloween themed crafting event on October 29th with the same group that I've been doing them with. I haven't really talked much about it, I think like once or twice, but it's a local event that does these craft markets, and they were doing them once a week for a while, but they took a break from that because the lady that is in charge of everything, she wants to really make sure she's advertising well before the next one, so that we just get more traffic and more business, versus every week it was kind of a, you know, meager crowd and not a lot of people were coming. So she wants to make sure that she really takes the time to advertise and you know, talk it up on social media. So she's kind of, you know, taking that down a notch. But we'll be doing one on the 29th of October. So I'm going to have a couple of the pumpkins there for sale. Mostly though, I have people prepay and then I buy the stuff because it's more cost effective that way. The jar lids are expensive to just have on hand, and then what if nobody orders anything? So I will have people prepay and I will, you know, make the pumpkin once they prepay. So I'll have a couple there for sale, and then if I don't sell them that day, I probably will eventually. But it's something that people still need to be able to see to get an idea. So I will be doing that, and then there is another one that I'm doing on November 12th, and that is at a different location. So there'll be kind of a different audience, a different demographic. So I'm going to be focusing on fall stuff because it is fall, but I'm also going to be focusing on some Christmas stuff because I want to just get ahead for that. So my latest crafting project that I have gotten into is, and I actually have one to show you, these mason jar lid Christmas trees. So check this out. Back up a little bit. I don't know what just fell. Just backing up a little so you can see this better. So basically this is 15 jar lids, and they have ornaments and a bow. Now the top is going to get a star. I just haven't ordered them yet. So that is something that I'll be getting on Amazon. And then I do still need to trim the ends of this twine. I'm just making sure that I am happy with the placement of the ornaments before I do that. And then I'm also gonna like hot glue the knots in place, just because it's prone to like, some hot glue left. It's prone to like sliding. So I wanna make sure they stay put. And then it's got a bow on here. So yeah, these are gonna be sold for, I haven't quite decided on the price, but either 25 or 30. So a similar price to the pumpkin. So I'm gonna be making those, and I'm super excited about that. So those will come in a variety of colors and styles. So I'm gonna have silver lids for some of them, like the more cool toned ornaments, and the more like warm tones. I'm gonna have the gold one like you just saw there. So I'm also gonna get, I'm gonna have silver stars for the top as well as gold. I just have to order them, I haven't yet. And then I have a lot of different ornaments to pick from too. So I'm gonna have, these are some of the ones that I have. So I've got the little like snowflake, and then I've got silver, and I have glitter. Now this is the kind of glitter ornament where the glitter gets like everywhere. So what I'm doing to remedy that is I'm going to spray coat them with Mod Podge, and that will seal it. See, I barely, I don't know if you can tell, but like I barely touched that, and now I've just got all this glitter. So I figured out that if I seal that in with Mod Podge, it will stay pretty well. So I've got those. I've got these, and I've got these. These are from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of hard to tell on camera really, but that's kind of more like a pearl kind of iridescent. And then that one, for some reason, it's not showing up as well, but that one's glitter. And then I've got this. So we've got kind of like a glitter, like a shiny, I can see my reflection in it, kind of shiny, and then like more of a duller shiny. And then we've got that same one, let me grab it. Like the same three finishes is what I meant, and we have them in gold. So I've got lots of options here. I've also got this one. And I've got this one, which is almost identical to these, and I was worried I got duplicates, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing like the faceted ones are a lighter blue than this, and the silver is different. Yeah, everything's like a lighter shade of blue, and then there's more of a reflective. So okay, so these are a little bit different. Okay, I was worried for a sec that I got duplicates, but and then this one just has some red in it. And I'm also gonna seal in I think these are plain red, but like the ones I was showing you with the snowflake on it, I'm gonna also seal in the snowflake because that's very glittery as well. So these will be for sale on my Etsy shop soon. So if you guys would like one, stay tuned. Again, my Etsy shop will be in the links below, in the description, that is. I just have to actually finish one, and then I have to post it. So yeah, what I'll probably do, rather than take custom orders for that like I do with the pumpkins, I will probably just have a few different ones with different like pre-chosen color schemes and whatnot, and you can just pick from what I have. The other thing I will be selling is essentially the same thing as mason jar lid pumpkins, except I do Christmas print ribbon and no stem, no leaves, and then you hang it like this on your door, and it's a little wreath, and you put like a bow on the bottom. So I will be selling those as well. Those will probably be $25 because they're a little less, you know, effort than the pumpkins. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to lately. So those are kind of my larger crafting projects that I will be doing. I will still have some simple, you know, Christmas jewelry with jingle bells and Christmas light beads and that kind of thing. I'm still gonna have that, but this is gonna be like more of my sort of higher ticket items, even though I still think they're pretty affordable. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I do have a Christmas market lined up, in case you guys are wondering. Yeah, so that's gonna be in December. I'm doing the first weekend in December. It's Thursday through Sunday from like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. They have it operating every weekend, but it's $100 to get in. So I'm just gonna do 1 week, and we'll see how well I actually do before I sign up for another week. I don't want to blow a ton of money. But if I do really well, I'll probably do another week. So we'll just see what happens. But yeah, wish me luck. It is my hope and my desire to be able to do well with my crafts, and for more people to see them and enjoy them. And yeah, so hopefully I can actually get somewhere with my crafting business. And if you're watching this and you have supported my crafting business, then thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. But yeah, again, my Etsy will be in the description. Please feel free to browse my Etsy, share with friends. And I appreciate any suggestions on how I could improve, or whatever suggestions you may have. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing crafting wise. I also wanted to put it out there that my sweater, in case anybody is wondering, is actually from Walmart, and so is this tank top. So they have tank tops, I think, mostly year round. This one was maybe like $3. It's just like a little basic spaghetti strap tank top, and it's adjustable. The straps are adjustable. So I get the X small for the tank tops, and they have them in like every color. I talked about this in my Walmart clothing video. They did have this sweater in a few colors. They had like a red and black. They had this one, and I feel like there was another like brown and red one or something. I feel like there was like 4 different. There was this one. There was a red and black. I feel like there was a couple more colors besides that. I feel like there was one with yellow in it, but I can't remember, because this was the one that I really liked the best. So it's got long sleeves, and then it's got at the bottom It's got this little drawstring type of thing. Well, not really a drawstring, but it's kind of a lace up. And it's got that on both sides. So that is super cute. And then here's kind of more in detail what the tank top, the color of the tank top is. So it kind of matches with everything. And they've also got more of those ribbed tank tops that I showed in my Walmart video. So if you guys want more of those, they've got more of like a dusty kind of pink color. They've got like a kind of a burnt orange, they've got red, they've got black, they've got all these different colors. So go check those out if you are interested. And I might have to do an updated like Walmart collection part 2 video because I have gotten some more cute stuff since I did that video. But yeah, I just thought I would update you on the outfit. These earrings are also from Walmart. There's like little basic hoop earrings. They don't go all the way around. They have like a little post that goes in. You can kind of see there's a gap there. And yeah, these are in like a multi-pack with other hoops and with some studs, but they're a good solid like basic hoop earring. And yeah, I love them. I feel like they look more put together. Even if you don't feel like getting super put together, I feel like these just really add to like any look. So there you go. All right, so I think that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys didn't mind listening to me ramble about my crafting stuff, but honestly, I'm just trying to get my crafts out there and have more people see them and know about them, and I just kind of wanted to update you guys with what's going on. So hopefully you enjoyed hearing about all of that, and don't forget my Etsy link is down below, and comment down below if you have any suggestions for me on like what are some ideas for Christmas crafts that you think I should make or that you think people would like. Comment that down below. I'm always looking for new ideas to expand my, what's the word? Not repertoire, because that's music, but you know what I mean, like expand my, collection of the stuff that I make. I'm always looking to expand and grow, and yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And that is it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.